We'll begin with this, though. President Trump says he is unfamiliar with the Justice Department's conspiracy case against WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange. Assange faces extradition from the UK to face charges in the United States after British police forcibly removed him from the Ecuadorian embassy in London yesterday. WikiLeaks was a familiar campaign theme, though, back in 2016.
Familiar, to say the least.
I love WikiLeaks. They want to distract us from WikiLeaks. It's been amazing what's coming out on WikiLeaks.
Do you still love WikiLeaks?
I know nothing about WikiLeaks. It's not my thing. And I know there is something having to do with Julian Assange. I've been seeing what's happened with Assange, and that will be a determination, I would imagine, mostly by the Attorney General, who's doing an excellent job. So he'll be making a determination. I know nothing really about him. It's not my deal in life.
Paula Reid is at the White House. Paula, here's something I often have to do, but I want to ask you to do. Can you help us sort this out?
I can, Major. Major, it is fantastic to see you at the table. Now, clearly, the love that the president professed for WikiLeaks didn't last. But when the president was repeatedly praising WikiLeaks as being amazing on the campaign trail, it's because they were releasing emails and documents that were damaging to his opponent. It appeared that Julian Assange, for whatever reason, preferred a Trump presidency. But turns out Donald Trump didn't really love WikiLeaks, and it was his administration that finally ended up charging Assange after the Obama administration stalled in its efforts to either charge him, even in its investigations into WikiLeaks. Now, we'll say this indictment, the evidence, it's a bit thin. That shows the Trump administration was motivated to charge Assange with something, but it could be hard to make these charges stick, especially without cooperation from Chelsea Manning. But federal prosecutors have carefully crafted these computer intrusion charges to try to blunt any effort by Assange to argue this was all kosher under the First Amendment.
Paula, picking up on that thing, you said the administration charged him with something. Could we see additional charges against Assange?
A U.S. official confirms to me, Major, that yes, they do intend to file additional charges against Assange. Now, his lawyer says they're going to fight extradition, but the U.S. and the U.K. have a pretty favorable extradition treaty, so I'm told it'll likely be months, not years, before he arrives here in the U.S. Now, he is charged with hacking. They say they're going to fight those charges based on the First Amendment, argue that he's just like any other journalist doing his job. But again, there's no First Amendment right to hack into Pentagon computers.
Paula Reid at the White House. Thank you.
Interestingly, the New York Times is reporting that it was CIA Director Mike Pompeo in the Trump administration that has been targeting Assange.